Good evening. Oh, it's not good. Good evening. Ah, there you are, there you are. Good, good. Hello, hello. My name is Michelle DeGrossa. I'll make this as tall as me. All right, we'll just go with it. My name is Michelle DeGrossa. I am the very, very proud supervisor of the arts education programs here in East Brunswick. You are at the third annual Night of Percussion. So why do we have a Night of Percussion? So of course you know that we have outstanding music programs here in East Brunswick, but one of the things that makes us even more outstanding is how our percussion curriculum is structured here in the district. Many times in other districts you will see there's a band class, and in the back there's the drummers, and you know, my niece, she says, I play bass drum. And I'm like, she doesn't go to East Brunswick. And I said, what else do you play? I just play the bass drum. But no, that is not what we do here in East Brunswick. In East Brunswick, we make sure we have well-rounded, well-educated, outstanding percussionists. And the way we do that is we make sure that beyond just their concert band experience, they all receive a percussion ensemble experience. In many of the schools, they're in their own class. They receive this instruction every day when they have class. And you're going to see the benefits of this education and what it looks like from grades 5 through 12 here at East Brunswick this evening. And it's a really, really cool thing to see. You're gonna see all kinds of different instruments you may have never seen before, because this is where they are really, really learning authentic percussion playing. So, to start us off this evening, we have our 5th grade percussion ensemble under the instruction of Mrs. Jane Vanzini. Please give them a round of applause.
No, that's Casey. It's church.
How was that? Pretty cool, right? So a little more education for you as they're changing up the stage. So you notice that many of them might be the only person on their instrument. Sometimes there's more, but sometimes they're the only one. And for all of the different pieces they'll learn throughout their time, they're going to change to all different instruments so that they all learn how to play everything. Percussion comes in two basic categories. Non-pitched percussion, which would be like your drums, your bass drum, your snare drum, cymbals, they can't play notes. But then you have pitched percussion, xylophone, marimba, even timpani, those big copper drums you see there, they can change pitches. And that's one of the really great things is the students are going to get to learn all of that. Non-pitched instruments sometimes can come in very, very unique forms. And the 6th graders this year are going to be playing some quite unique non-pitched instruments. And although they're all playing the same instrument, this still requires a very high level of independence in their playing. So in a minute, they're going to be coming out and they're going to be surprising you with their very unique instruments that they learned for this piece this evening.
Good evening, I'm Mrs. Vanneman. This is the Hammarskjöld 6th grade percussion ensemble, and we are currently setting up a piece for buckets called Fresh Trash. We would like to send a very heartfelt thank you to the Milltown Home Depot for donating our instruments tonight. One, two, three, go!
So the directors at Hammersholt were, again, Mrs. Vanzini and Mrs. Vanneman. We mix those names up all of the time now. Can you please give them a round of applause for the work they do with the Hammersholt students? So, little bit of transition, because can you tell percussion is hard work? They're moving a lot of stuff out there, right? And they're doing it themselves. So when you go home and you ask them to pick up their room or do some chores, don't let them tell you that they can't do it, because, by the way, they're all back there moving stuff right now as we speak. They just don't want you to see what they can do. So, coming on next is the 7th grade percussion ensemble. In Hammersholt, students have band every other day, percussion class every other day for about 40-something minutes. When they get to Hammersholt, they double that time. I'm sorry, Churchill, they double that time. And they have band every other day for about 84 minutes. So they really get to get into the nitty-gritty of learning all of the different percussion instruments. You're going to start to see, as we progress through the groups in Churchill and the high school, a lot of variety of different instruments that you may have not seen before. Note how the 6th grade didn't have a conductor. You're going to see that as we progress. Not much conducting going on by the directors, which doesn't mean they're not doing their job. That means they did their job really, really well, because the students are so independent at what they do that they know it so well. So I think that they're almost done here, and then we're going to be on with the Churchill 7th grade percussion ensemble. prepping these students at Churchill, and behind the scenes backstage are Mr. Becker and Mr. Bouvier, so can you please give them a round of applause? We have two more Churchill groups for you. The next group you're going to see is the Churchill grade 8-9 group. And then after that we have a bit of a transition, a larger transition. So we have a little surprise for you after this group. Mr. Bouvier is going to tell you a little bit about that. And then after the surprise, we're going to have the Churchill Honors Percussion Ensemble. So please a round of applause for our remaining Churchill groups.
everybody. I'm Mr. Bouvier. This was the 8th and 9th grade percussion ensemble, Churchill. So give us one more second. We have a second piece for you called Technology by Jim Casella. I hope you enjoy it. Alrighty, how about another round of applause for the intellectual? Seventh grade and of course Hammersholt as well. They did phenomenal. Now we're switching it up a little bit differently. Something not on your program is we have a very special appearance from Mr. Max Siegel. He's actually going to be performing a marimba solo for you tonight by Ivan Trevino, titled "Strive to be Happy." This is something that he's been working on in his free time, and he really wanted to share it with you tonight. And he's, I guess I'll mention that he also recently toured with United Percussion too. Just finished their season. They scored really, really well. So without further ado, I'll let Max take it away.
sitting in the back, I realized as I saw all of your arms up with your phones, I failed to mention that I am recording the concert for you. So if your arm is tired, you can put it down. Or keep videoing, that's okay. But I am recording it, and all of our concerts do go up on ebnet.org on our website. So if you think what is happening here tonight is as beautiful and outstanding as I think is as beautiful and outstanding, please feel free to share the video with anyone you'd like to see so they all know how beautiful and outstanding what happens here in East Brunswick with our percussion ensembles is. So, without further ado, Churchill Honors Percussion Ensemble.
Alrighty, thank you so much. This is our last Churchill group. I just wanted to say this piece is pretty special. It's actually by the same composer that you just heard, Max play, Ivan Trevino. And it's a piece called Shared Space. This is something that we've been working on since last summer, some of us. It's been quite some time. It's been a big, big undertaking. I probably didn't think we would ever be performing a piece like this, maybe with some college students, but not 7th, 8th, and 9th graders. So they've been doing phenomenal this year. And this piece is really special because you'll see they are almost all of them are sharing the same instrument, hence Shared Space. So without further ado, I hope you enjoy Shared Space by Ivan Trevino.
All right, so you already heard everybody call his name. No need for an introduction now. We're going to hear from this young All-State player. He's been All-State 2 years already. Just an amazing accomplishment for someone in this state where we have so many talented musicians. He's going to perform for you tonight from a collection of rags written by George Hamilton Green. This is the Log Cabin Blues.
When I say that I am the very proud supervisor of this department, I do not take that lightly. These students and teachers just do amazing things. So please give everyone a round of applause. As many of you know, the gentleman that was out here that introduced Gavin is Mr. Toth, and Mr. Toth is our high school band director. And we're going to end the concert with two of our high school percussion ensemble groups, the EBHS Percussion Ensemble and the EBHS Honors Wind Ensemble Percussion Ensemble. And then we'll let you go home. So thank you again.
Once the students reach this point in their journey, this is the end for them. We have a couple of students leaving us, at least in a percussion ensemble sense, after tonight's concert. So in this ensemble, we have one senior. I'd like to recognize Maisha Mosafir, who has been with us all the way to platform. So just like Churchill, the honors ensembles are a little bit interesting. The percussionists actually rehearse with the winds full time. So for me to split my time between these folks and the winds is a little bit tricky. So they did a lot of this work on their own, and I don't say that to say anything other than they're really great. We do have a couple of seniors in this group tonight we want to recognize before we get going. Again, their last time on stage with a percussion ensemble. Closest to me here is Sam Schmeidler. In the back, in the center, Maisha's best friend, Olivia Nieves. And then all the way on the end, Daniel Yu.
Can we please have one more round of applause for all of the students that performed this evening? And of course, none of this would be possible with, and I truly mean this, some of the best music educators that your children could ever have. So I'm gonna call them one at a time. Don't trip over my cord when you come up. Mrs. Banzini from Hammersholt. Mrs. Banneman from Hammersholt. Mr. Becker from Churchill Junior High School. Mr. Bouvier from Churchill Junior High School. And Mr. Toth from East Brunswick. Here, Mr. Nuzzy, one of our elementary band teachers. And last but not least, Sophia, who is our student tech, who did all of the lights and sound for us this evening, way up there. Thank you very much. Get home safe and have a wonderful night.